The call came mid-briefing, not the kind you ignore. I stepped out, closing the door behind me. Static, then a gasp. "Daddy! Mom's boyfriend! His militia!" A cough, a choke. "They're drowning me! With towels! Water! They call it training!" A male voice cut in. "Let's see if Soldier Daddy taught you to survive torture." Her breath was frantic, wet. "I can't breathe!" Then nothing. Silence. Dead line. The air shifted, thick, metallic in my lungs. I didn't rush. I didn't shout. I simply walked back into the room. My men looked up. One of them, Miller, caught my eyes. He saw something there. We moved without a word. Within the hour, our convoy was rolling toward my house. Nobody touches my daughter. Nobody. The front door was unlocked, not forced, not guarded, almost waiting for me. She was gone. No signs of a struggle, no blood, just an odd detail. 2 glasses on the kitchen counter, still damp, still cold. One had her lipstick on the rim. My wife came downstairs, slow, as if rehearsing calm. "He took her to the range," she said. Her eyes flicked left, my left, not hers. Tells like that never lie. That flick told me there was more. That flick told me she knew. I could smell his cologne faint in the hallway. Not the kind you buy at a store, the kind issued in certain units. He wasn't just some boyfriend. My wife's fingers curled at her sides. Too tight for her face to be that relaxed. In my world, silence is an admission. So I kept mine, for now. While my team swept the property, I slipped upstairs. Her laptop was still open, one window minimized, as if someone had heard a car pull up. I restored it. Messages, between my wife and him. Not about love, about conditioning, about breaking her to rebuild her, about my daughter. They wrote like they were sharing a secret game, a project. I saved everything. Then I opened my own files, pulled phone records, geotags, old security feeds. Patterns emerged. Training weekends when I was deployed, overlapping hotel receipts, a trail of lies, laid out neat like they wanted me to follow it. At night, while my men slept, I ran a DNA test kit from hair I'd collected months ago. Her hair, my daughter's. I didn't tell myself what I feared. I already knew. The lab courier handed me the envelope 2 days later. I didn't open it right away. I waited until we were sitting in the kitchen. She was drinking coffee. He was leaning against the counter like he owned the air. I slid the envelope across the table. "Read it." He frowned but tore it open. His face didn't move for the first line. Then the skin under his eyes tightened. I didn't need to see the paper. I'd memorized the numbers already. He looked at her, she looked at me. Silence stretched until it broke under the smallest sound, her breath hitching. He was her father, not me. But the word father means more than blood, and he'd failed at both. I didn't raise my voice. "You wanted to see what Soldier Daddy taught her. You're about to find out." I had been recording since the moment I walked in. Everything. His words, her reactions, the lab results. Evidence so airtight it could crush bone. I pressed play on my phone. The call from that night filled the kitchen. Her gasp, his words, her choking, the line going dead. He shifted his weight just slightly, like a man realizing the floor under him is thinner than he thought. I stepped closer. That recording is already with my CO. 3 lawyers, and 2 detectives. If you ever come within 10 miles of her again, you'll spend the rest of your life learning what real torture feels like, legally. My wife's lips trembled. "You can't just—" I cut her off with my eyes. I already did. I left the file on the counter, photos, transcripts, messages, a neat, complete ruin of their little operation. I didn't look back as I walked out. My daughter was waiting in the SUV with Miller. She looked at me, searching for something in my face. I kept it steady. She didn't need to see what was left in me. She only needed to know she was safe. We drove. Miles of silence between us. By the time we reached the base, the sun was setting behind the wire fence. Her head rested against the window, eyes closed. Mine stayed open. I thought about the envelope, the recording, the look on his face when truth finally found him. Some truths destroy you. Others set you free. This one did both.